don't even know how to start this. It's been such a long time. I don't even know how to do this. Hold on. Okay. Why am I nervous? Oh my god, pull it together, Ashley. What the fuck? Okay. Hi. It's been a while. I hated that. Well, hi everyone. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. My name's Ashley. This is hard. Oh my god. No, it's not hard. I used to do this all the time. Pull yourself together. When was my last video? I think it was like 2 years ago. So it's been a couple of years since I last made a video. So sorry about that. But yeah, I'm back. I wanted to come back. I don't know. We were just taking a little break. So sorry about that. Clearly, we have a lot of catching up to do, so that's the purpose of this video, just to catch up, fill you guys in. In this video, I'm going to cover why I stopped making videos, why I haven't really been here for the last 2 years. I'm going to talk about what I've been up to in these 2 years. I don't know, just catch you all up on my life. And then we're going to talk about where we're going, what I want to do moving forward in the near future. I don't know. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I don't understand why this feels so hard. Anyways, first and foremost, most importantly, I hope that you all have been great. I hope you've been wonderful. I hope you've been thriving. I hope that everything that you want in life has been happening for you. I don't know. I hope you're all doing amazing. I hope your lives are going amazingly. And yeah, I love you and I missed you and I don't know, happy to be back. I have thought about you all a lot and I've thought about coming back a lot in the last 2 years, but it was always just like a fleeting thought and then I would move on. But I hopefully am back and I want to know what you all have been up to. So feel free to leave a comment letting me know something exciting that's happened to you in the last 2 years. I would love to know. I want to hear how you all are doing. Okay, enough stalling. Let's get into it. So why did I stop making videos and so suddenly out of nowhere? Okay. There's a lot to this. I think there's not a lot. I don't know what I'm talking about. So the main reason that I stopped making videos was a couple months before my last video that I made. I ended up going back to work. So in the time that I was doing YouTube, I wasn't like working technically. I was doing things to make money, which maybe I'll talk about that at some point. It's not meant for this video though. But I was doing work but not like regularly having a job. I don't know. So it was easier to make videos, obviously. Yeah, I was just like making money. I was just having fun and it was a lot easier to make videos. I had a lot more time to like film, edit, think of ideas, stuff like that. But then I went back to work and we will get into what that was here in a moment. But granted, I was only working 3 days a week, but I was so tired and it was so much that I just didn't have the energy to make any more videos. I didn't have the energy to think of things that were outside of what I was doing. So it's a thing that I felt like I wanted to talk about on here, but I couldn't really talk about on here. This is so cryptic. We're getting into it, don't worry. But because of that, I needed to think of videos that were like separate. So I couldn't just like do a vlog of like my life and make it a little bit easier on myself. I would have to like take a whole day to sit down and film a video, sometimes multiple days. Sometimes my sewing videos took like multiple days. So things like that, like I would need to dedicate time to, and I was so committed to like working that I didn't have the time I didn't have the time to dedicate to that. So yeah, that is one of the main reasons that I stopped making videos, was just simply time and energy. I did not have either of those. I didn't have the energy to make the time. I had the time, I didn't have the energy to make the time, if that makes sense. I also stopped making videos. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. Okay, so right after I filmed that video, sometime around the time that I filmed my last video, I got COVID, like really, really, really bad. And that was my fourth time getting COVID, I think, and I was just so drained. I literally couldn't do it. I couldn't think of anything. I couldn't function. Oh, no. I had COVID while I was filming that video, I'm pretty sure. I might have even said that in the video, honestly. I can't remember. But at some point in that time, I got COVID really, really bad. And I had such bad brain fog. I was so exhausted. I don't know. I just like couldn't even function. And then it took me like over a month to recover from COVID, and I didn't make a video in that time. And then I felt like I was gone for too long, and it would be weird if I came back. And then also I was focused on work, so I was like tired and exhausted from that. Yeah, it was like a combination of things, but that time was like not so great because I got COVID. And yeah, but yeah, I don't know, my brain does this like weird thing where it's like, if I like take texting a friend, for example. So if a friend texts me and then I forget to text them back like the next day, or like by like 2 or 3 days later, I feel like I've taken too long to text back, so now I can't text back. And so then I'll go months without texting them because I couldn't just text them like a week later instead of like a couple of days later. I don't know, but that was me with the videos. I was like, well, I've been gone for too long already. It just doesn't make sense. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Someone diagnosed me. I don't know what that is. Is it ADHD? Is it stupid? Yeah. So the other reason that I stopped making videos, well, okay, I kind of already said it, but basically I couldn't make the content that I wanted to make. Not that I couldn't, I was scared to make the content that I wanted to make. I was nervous about it. It was me. But in that time, I started making some of the content that I wanted to make on TikTok, and I grew a really great, supportive, and loving community over there, which I'm so happy about because, again, this is so cryptic, I'm gonna get into it, but it's kind of like a taboo topic to talk about, I guess you could say. I think I've never used that word regularly in conversation. But anyways, yeah, so thankfully I have a very supportive community over there, and now I feel comfortable to bring that over here and hopefully grow and foster a supportive community on YouTube as well. But at the time, 2 years ago, I think I had just started talking about it on TikTok. Oh yeah, that was the other reason that I was like overwhelmed, was because I started talking about it on TikTok and I got like such a good response from that I just focused my energy there. And then I would have brought it over to YouTube, but I didn't feel comfortable talking about it over here. Does that make sense? Am I making sense, or do I just sound crazy? Okay, so I think you get the gist on why I stopped making videos. Now, what I have been up to. I kind of already covered this, but not really. Okay. What I've been up to. When I started working 2 years ago, I was working 3 days a week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and that's it. And then I think I have my timeline messed up. When did I start working? So I'm saying 2 years ago, but I'm realizing that it was almost 3 years ago. I've been wrong. Okay, so when I started working 3 years ago, I was working Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then when I first started working, I made a TikTok video. It kind of blew up, and then I was just making a bunch of TikTok videos, and I was focusing on that and work. That was continuous pretty much all through 2023, and then in kind of the beginning of 2024, like around this time of 2024, I met a girl who ended up being my best friend. No, sorry, 2022. It was like that through pretty much all of 2022. My timeline is so messed up. 2022. So then in the beginning of 2023, around like this time, 2023, I met this girl and we hit it off, and she ended up being my best friend. We had a blast all of 2023, but because I was so focused on having fun with her, I stopped making TikTok videos also. So then I wasn't making YouTube or TikTok videos. I was like here and there, but like not really at all. And that kind of like killed my momentum on TikTok, which I'm so sad about. I will never forgive myself for that, because I don't know. I had a good time. I don't regret it, but I wish along the way I was making TikTok videos because I had such good momentum on there. And not even like killing the momentum, I also just loved making TikTok videos and I thought it was so fun. But again, I was doing something else and I just couldn't find the focus or the energy to do it anymore. It's gotta be the ADHD. I don't know what else it could be. Okay, so we had a blast all of 2023. Highlights of 2023, since we weren't here. I wish I would have posted them here. Oh my god, they would have been such good YouTube videos. I wish I had them to look back on. In June 2023, I went to Miami for the first time for 2 whole weeks. I was supposed to work for 1 week and play for the other week, and I ended up playing for both weeks and not working at all, which was fine because it was like the trip of a lifetime. So fun. It will never be replicated. It was such a good time. I think about it all the time. It was so fun. Anyways, I have a highlights on my Instagram if you want to go look at it to get an idea if you're so interested in what I was doing in Miami in 2023. Yeah, it's there. So yeah, okay. Nobody cares. Why would you care? Anyways, I don't know. If you do, it's there. Also in June/July of it was like July, I guess, 2023, I met a bunch of my family who I've never met in Rhode Island. That was fun, kind of a highlight. Okay, fast forward, the rest of 2023 was just like working and also partying with this friend. She was really fun. She liked to like go out and like, I don't know, have fun, which is something that I haven't been doing really like at all. Or I hadn't been doing at that time, and I missed it and I wanted to do it, but I had nobody to do it with, and then I met her, and so then I had somebody to do it with. So, and it wasn't just going out and stuff, we did everything together. Because I was working every day, I made a bunch of money, and then I also spent a bunch of money, which is fine. It was worth it. It was a good time. Money comes back. It's okay. So yeah, end of 2023, not the greatest. Okay, then 2024, beginning of 2024, my friend and I went to Miami again. It was supposed to be a blast. We went for New Year's. We were supposed to have like the best New Year's ever. It was gonna be so good. That shit sucked. It was not fun. I literally have had no desire to go back to Miami since then because it was so terrible. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a video on like my disaster of a trip to Miami. There's so much potential here. There's so many videos that I could make about the time that I was away. I think we should do that. Let's plan on that. Throughout 2024, I was struggling. I will also talk about that. I'll make a separate video about that. I was going through it. Yeah, my mental health was not good. Just thinking about it makes me, it was so bad. It was not a good time in my life. I will talk about it. I'm not ready right now. I will talk about it. Anyways, yeah, so the mental health was not helping at all. And to cope with that, because I have terrible coping skills, I dove face first into work, and I was working every single day, which is fine because it gave me something to focus on, and that focus gave me the motivation to work so hard and be so good, and I made a bunch of money. So, you know, something positive came out of it. That was really all I wanted. Money pays for therapy, so when they say money can't buy happiness, yes it can. My therapist makes me happy, so that was mainly the first half of 2024, and then it kind of carried into the second half of 2024, but then the second half of 2024, I ended up making a new friend. Now I would consider her like basically my best friend or one of my best friends, and no, I would basically consider her my best friend actually. So yeah, love her, love that for me. It helped heal me a little bit, brought back some of the light inside of me because it was dying. But yeah, love and appreciate her, and honestly I'm sure she'll make an appearance at some point. I'm sure you'll see her. And then also because I was like healing a little bit, I stopped working as much, so now I work like here and there. There's also some stuff that happened where my job got burned down by a stalker. Not my stalker, my friend's stalker. Not that friend, a different friend, her stalker. That is a whole thing. Maybe I'll make a video about that, but that's not really my story to tell. And because I was healing, and because I burned myself out so much, and because it's not the same, I don't work every single day anymore. But I do still work a lot, and yeah, but I want to make time for this as well. So that's why we're here, obviously. Let's stop being cryptic. Let's just spit it out, Ashley, Jesus. Okay, so I feel so weird talking about my job because it's like I said, it's like taboo. It's something that a lot of people judge people on, and truly I don't care about it. I don't care about it. I really don't care about being judged. It's just like awkward sometimes, you know what I mean? Because it's like, just leave, just exit my life if you don't agree. Why do you need to sit there and be judgmental? I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm not hurting anybody. Just let it be. I don't know. Or go be mad about it by yourself. Why do you have to involve me? Okay, so I am a stripper. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe a lot of you follow me on TikTok and you already knew that, and this is not shocking, and I'm like nervous for no reason. But yeah, I'm a stripper. Before I started making YouTube videos, I was a stripper. When I started making YouTube videos, I was on a break because I was just burnt out and I just needed a little break because I was stripping and going to school, and that was a lot. I advised doing it though. It was just a lot. So I was burnt out. I needed a little break. It turned into a long break because right before I stopped dancing, I ended up meeting a sugar daddy. And he was just taking care of me. Yeah, it was a great arrangement. It was my dream arrangement. I think I manifested it because I was literally saying that I wanted somebody exactly like that. And I found him, and yeah, he took such good care of me for like, it was like 4 years, honestly. So yeah, shout out to him, love him. I still talk to him sometimes, but we don't have the same arrangement anymore, unfortunately. Which is why I had to go back to work. No, I actually love my job though. I will make a whole separate video about it, but it's honestly like the best job ever. I love it. I don't care. I don't care if people think it's weird or gross or like, I don't know, if they want to be judgy. I don't care. Judge me. I love my job. And yeah, like I said, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm safe, I'm not hurting anybody. Why does it matter? I'm an adult. I don't know. Just go away if you don't like it. You know what I mean? Like, why stick around in a place that you are not happy? Anyways, okay, yeah. So I have been doing that for the last 3 years. I've been stripping. I've been dancing. Also kind of in the same like realm of things that I'm a little bit embarrassed to be talking about to people online. I started doing, I don't even know if I can say it on here. I think it's gonna get in trouble. Like I'm not gonna be able to post it. I started doing OF. Let's just say that. Yeah, I started doing OF. I started making online spicy content. I don't know. I actually just started that, like really started that in like maybe November, December of last year. So I'm working on it. I don't know. It's fun, but it's, yeah, it's off to a slow start, which is totally fine. You know, slow and steady wins the race. Other things that I've been up to, I don't know, I've gotten a lot of new clothes. I feel like I've been manifesting my dream life, which is fun. I realized, actually before I stopped making YouTube videos, I think, I realized that I was bi, but I've been exploring that and possibly might just be a lesbian. I don't know. Stay tuned. We'll find out. Yeah, I've been exploring that. That's been fun. Surprise. Coming out video. This is a mess. I should have planned this better. What else have I been up to? Honestly, there's not that much that's changed. I feel like just things you didn't know, but not much that's changed. Hi, future me editing and realizing that I forgot some stuff. So first, in like the middle of 2024, I got in a car accident and my car got totaled. But like the bad things, we're just gonna get that out of the way. I'm still dealing with the car accident thing, so I think I can't really talk about it. But I'm going to like physical therapy and stuff for that still. Yeah, not so great. Moving on to the good things that have happened that I forgot. I'm currently studying for my real estate exam. So ideally I'm gonna finish the studying, take the exam, and hopefully get my real estate license. That's something that I've been passionate about for a really, really long time. I love real estate. I love all of that, and I think that I would enjoy it and I would be good at it, so I really want to do that. And then I also forgot to mention in 2023, I think like May, I got LASIK. Best decision ever. Oh my gosh, highly recommend. I can make a video about that if you all want. I don't know, it's been so long now, but it's been 2 years and I still love it. I still think it was a great decision. It was so easy. I was so scared to do it for like no reason. And then I think the most exciting thing that's happened, I can't believe I forgot this, I got a tramp stamp. I love it. I had wanted a tramp stamp for so long, but I was like nervous for some reason. And then I got it in like July of 2023, I think. Amazing. I get so many compliments on it. It just like fits me so well. I feel like it's like my favorite tattoo pretty much. So yeah, exciting things. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I've been up to pretty much. Yeah. Okay, for the future, where are we going? So I do want to get back into making YouTube videos. I think, knowing myself reasonably, I'm gonna have to do a video like every other week. I'm thinking like vlogs of just like my life. I'm thinking work vlogs. We're diving straight in. I'm bringing you along with me. Behind the scenes OF content vlog things, obviously a little bit more tame than what's on my site. Yeah, I want to start making more TikTok videos unless TikTok gets banned. And then I'm gonna be really sad, but hopefully not. And then I'll start making TikTok videos. I want to go live on TikTok a little bit more because I have been doing that and it's so fun to get to talk to you guys like in real time and like communicate. I like it. I think it's fun. So yeah, I want to do that more. What else? What else? What else? Where are we going? What's coming up? What are we doing? What are we doing, girlfriend? Camera's gonna die. That's so annoying. What else are we doing? Oh my god, I'm panicking now that my camera's dying. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what other kind of content you want to see. I want to make this like fun and like easy and not stressful where I'm having to like do a bunch of like side content and stuff like that. I kind of want to just like bring you all along for my life and talk about things that I care about and things that are going on, and I don't know, things like that. I don't know what else. I'm manifesting that I'm gonna get to go to Coachella this year. I've never been to Coachella, so fingers crossed, stay tuned to find out. I'm manifesting that for myself. I am manifesting my dream apartment. I found it, but I just need to get it. But I've been so tired of my space. I've never lived on my own, so I want to try living by myself. And I want to do it the right way. I want to do it in my dream space where I feel inspired and peaceful and happy, and I don't know, because then I think that everything will just fall into place. I'm just delusional maybe. So yeah, manifesting my dream apartment, manifesting Coachella, hopefully manifesting my dream apartment soon. I want to move by like summer, ideally, like a little bit after my birthday. Okay, dream apartment, Coachella, manifesting EDC. Oh my god, I forgot to mention, last year I went to EDC and I went with a client. He's just like, he has a stupid amount of money. He has so much like fuck you money that it's insane. And yeah, he took my one friend and I, and we got to do EDC in such like a luxurious way that I'm like, now I feel like I can't do it any other way. We got to go like have tables and bottle service, and we got to be like here's everybody in the crowd, and we were like on these like platforms above everybody, which was just such a cool experience. And it was so calm, and I wasn't getting like shoved by people and like touched all the time because that's really overwhelming. Yeah, and now I feel like I can't do EDC any other way, so I'm manifesting that that's gonna happen again this year for me. I don't know, that guy's not going this year, so I'm gonna have to figure that out, and it's also in like a little bit over a month. Yeah, a little over a month. Oh yeah, okay, so right before EDC, I'm going to Barcelona with my mom. She's taking me for my birthday because I took her to Paris. I wish I was vlogging and making YouTube videos. I did take videos. Maybe I'll put it together and make a little vlog. But I took my mom to Paris for her 60th birthday in 2023. And that was fun. So this year she's taking me to Barcelona for my birthday. What else? Oh yeah, and then right after Barcelona, I'm gonna go on a trip by myself to Capri because I don't know, I just really want to go, and I was like, let's just make it happen. Barcelona and Capri were both on my vision board for this year, so the fact that it's happening and coming together is crazy. I'm manifesting all of these things for myself. I don't know, where else are we going from here? Where else are we going? Yeah, I don't know. I just want to focus on content. I want to focus on YouTube content, TikTok content. I don't know what else to say. That's kind of like my plan. I feel like I'm leaving some things out, but I can't think of anything. I don't know. I'll probably watch this back and be like, you forgot to mention this. Yeah, there's a lot that I want to talk to you all about that's not all gonna fit in this video. Otherwise, it's gonna be so annoyingly long. I feel like it already kind of is. I just wanted to update you, catch you up, let you know where we're going. And yeah, I hope you will come along for this ride with me, see if my manifestations come to fruition. And yeah, I don't know. I'd love to have you all along with me, and I would love to share all of these amazing times that are coming up with all of you. So we're back. We're here to stay, probably, unless I get tired. Who knows? Yeah, but I really miss making videos. I really miss talking to you all, and I don't know. This has been great. We got a lot coming up, so stay tuned. I'll see you all in 2 weeks, I guess. And yeah, I don't know. I'm so excited. Okay, we're back. All right. Thanks for watching. I love you all. I'll see you later. I hope you have the best time ever until the next time I see you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.